I love his intro, and I'm going to read it off the card so I don't fuck it up. He is the, yeah, it's important. He's the co-founder of the Affirmative Action Comedy Showcase. Awesome. And he performs at clubs and colleges and festivals all over the place. He is from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's welcome Viet Huynh, everybody.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? All right, like Melanie said, my name is Viet, which I found out is Vietnamese for Charlie. At least that's what the veterans keep telling me. I don't know what that's about. So seriously speaking, I think we live in a good day and age. I think we live in a great day and age. Where black people and white people are, just finally coming together. They're finally coming together and continuing to make fun of Asian people, right? I mean, perfect example, right? There's this new KFC commercial, right? They got these people arguing over grilled or fried chicken, They got these two white guys, they're like, grilled, no fried, no grilled, no fried, And then they get to these black girls that are arguing too, But then when they get to the Asian guys, right, they're like straight out of Benihana, kimono wearing, Karate Kid bandana wearing motherfuckers, And they're like, glue, no fly, no glue, no fly. And then you just start dancing. Why couldn't they just be Asian American? It's just like there was a corporate executive, that was sitting there watching this commercial and was just like, this needs something else, I know, let's put some Asian people, because everybody laughs at them. And Asians don't care about grilled or fried chicken, It's like sweet and sour or teriyaki, And it's funny because I did this joke the other day, and this redneck yelled out from the audience. He's like, or dog or cat? That's just stupid, I mean, cat. And it's one thing to make fun of somebody's race, it's another thing to just get the race wrong altogether. I was over at a Walmart one day and I'm standing at the checkout lane and the lady has to switch cash registers, right? So she's like, is it all right if we switch cash registers? And then I'm thinking to myself, she's probably gonna do it anyways, right? So I just kind of looked at her blankly, right? So this lady looks up at me and she says, un momento, por favor. What the hell, man? Right? I mean, seriously, right? I couldn't have looked more Asian if I was wearing a rice hat with the camera on my neck, standing next to Godzilla with the ringtone going, ding, 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 ding. That would be credit. I mean, I was buying ramen and Kikkoman soy sauce, for God's sake. It was just clue after clue after clue. It just pisses me off, But, speaking of Walmart, I've always wondered if cashiers at Walmart ever judged you based on the combination of things that you bought. Just how one or two items in your car can just really screw things up for you, Like I was over at Walmart one day, I had to buy some things for my niece for her birthday, get a couple things to fix some stuff around the house, just get a snack while I was there, right? So I come up to the register with a stuffed animal, a Dora the Explorer DVD, a bag of candy, and some duct tape and razor blades. Do you think she judged me at all? Maybe a little bit. Anyways, I just kind of shrugged it off, loaded up my windowless van, and went off on my way. I love comedy because you can make jokes about kidnapping children. I think that's hilarious. But I'm just kidding, people, okay? I'm just kidding, all right? I would never drive a van. That's way too obvious. It's crazy, just the crazy stuff that I come across sometimes, when you go onto Google, right, when you type in the search box, Google sometimes, recommends like the most popular search for you, to try to help you out. Well, next time you do that, right, make sure you type in I am extremely terrified of, right? When you type that in, Google recommends of Chinese people. Of Chinese people? Really? Like, that's what you people are scared of? You know, like, how did Chinese people beat out scarier things? You know, like clowns or STDs or clowns with STDs. Oh my God. Chinese clowns with STDs. Those are what keep me up at night. Just crazy stuff on the internet, you know? It's just like, I recently found out that there was a competition in San Francisco for the #1 masturbator, right? And the guy that ended up winning lasted 9 hours and 58 minutes. Yeah, you know, and like, talk about your case of the blue balls, you know? Just like 9 hours and 58 minutes, you know, like you would have to plan ahead to do that. You know, like I would have to take a sick day or a vacation day, you know, just to do that. You know, but you know, anyways, and if it takes you 9 hours and 58 minutes, you know, to finish, you know, I wouldn't call you the #1 masturbator. Because obviously you're doing something wrong. Right? You know, maybe they should probably score it like they do with the, you know, with golf, you know, the shortest amount of strokes. Maybe that'll work. Anyways, yeah, just some crazy stuff, you know. Also, you know, another thing I gotta get off my chest, you know, like, I'm just not very good with the ladies. You know, my love life isn't all that great. You know, I just kind of figured out that, at least in the South, you know, just, girls just aren't into Asian guys, you know. There's not much love for the Asian guy. You know, so it really sucks though, but I do a lot of shows in the Midtown Atlanta area, you know, where there's a pretty big gay population, you know, and so I happen to cross paths with this gay couple, right, and one of the guys is like, ooh, I love me some Asian invasion. And I swear to God, I wasn't trying to do this, right, I wasn't trying to do this on purpose, right, but I turned around and I was like, thanks. And then I ran really fast back to my car. Because I think I'm just at a point in my self-esteem where I'm just really willing to take a compliment from anybody. You know, so it's like good news and bad news, right? You know, like good news, there are people that like Asian guys, it's just happens to be other guys. Yeah, it's not really cool, you know? And I can't be a dick, you know? And, you know, just because it's just, I just gotta be nice to everybody. You know, the girls that, you know, that I like, you know, don't like me, but the girls that like me, yeah, I don't like them. You know, and I can't be a dick, you know, I can't tell them straight up that I don't like them, so, you know, I had to find a subtle way of telling them, right? So my way of doing that is I go and take them out for a movie night, but then we go see He's Just Not That Into You. And then when we're watching the movie, I'm like, this movie is so us, you know? It works sometimes. So like I said, you know, the girls that I like, you know, just don't like me, you know? Like, they always end up liking me as a friend, you know, and it really sucks, you know, it always starts out the same, you know, we're hanging out, we're having a good time, next thing you know, I'm helping them with their problems, you know, fixing their computer because they think I could do that, you know, helping them move, going shopping with them, and then I get that one phrase, you know, that one phrase that's like a kiss of death, you know, that one phrase where you just know you have zero chance with this girl, right, and that phrase is something along the lines of, you know, you're gonna make a girl really happy one day. Or, you know, a girl's gonna be so lucky to have you. Bitch, don't you wanna be lucky? Don't you wanna be happy? What, do you hate yourself? God, it just pisses me off, you know? So, you know, ladies, you know, do me a favor, you know, tell somebody to tell somebody. You know, when you meet a guy that seems like a pretty cool guy, like, I don't know, the Vietnamese comedian that performed at the Asheville comedy festival. You know, that same comedian that works as an engineer during the day, owns a home, and has good credit. Now I'm gonna work on a t-shirt, right? It's just gonna be like a math problem, right? It's just gonna say 780 credit is greater than 9 inches. You know, so ladies, you know, if you were to meet a guy like that, you know, I don't know where, but you know, if you were to meet a guy like that, have sex with him. have sex with him, and then be his friend. You guys have been great. I'm Viet Huynh. Thank you very much.